We are the Lion Gaming crew, and in this hardcore Diablo 3 build guide, we're going to be taking a look at the new and improved embodiment of the Marauder set, and this one is going to be codenamed Destiny. So, first things first, got to shout out each and every single one of my subscribers, man, and each and every single member of the Discord community, man. You guys give me the inspiration, the drive, and the passion that is needed to keep cranking out these gear sets. So thank you, really, I really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on into this build guide. So main weapon right here, we're picking up the Yang's Recurve coming
Hi,
in at 1
Lion.
million. Hey, what's up, my man? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, this Yang's Recurve's pretty good. It's I had to lower the damage just a little bit, and to make a long story short, if you go over about 1.5 million, it just starts to mess with the damage of the build. So we're keeping our weapons and any weapon really under that 1.5 million damage cutoff. But this one is infused with the Gem of Ease, so you're going to get 8,000 experience per kill, and you also get a perk to buff your multi-shot. It attacks 50% faster, and its damage is increased by 200%, which is perfect because multi-shot is going to be our main damage dealer in the set. On top of all of that, cooldown for skills is at 52.1 and resource cost is at 50, which is really nice, and that's all in a level 1 Primal Ancient Legendary Bow. Moving on to the gloves, they're codenamed Destiny. Now, a lot of these affixes are going to stay the same on majority of the pieces of gear, so I'm just going to let you guys, pause the video if you want to take a look at it in greater detail. But a lot of it's going to stay the same. Cooldown for skills is at 27.1, resource cost is at 10, and we also get a chance to deal 24% area damage on hit, which is very nice because multi-shot is an AoE skill, so that's very nice to have, as well as that 15% damage to elite enemies. And we have the full set right here for the embodiment of the Marauder. We have the 2-piece, 4-piece, and 6-piece set bonus. I'm going to try to go slowly so you guys can all see this. And this gear is available in hardcore and softcore. I just thought I'd mention that before we get any further in the build guide. And this is a level 1 Primal Ancient set gloves. For the shoulders, again, codename Destiny, hitting all major categories right here. Everything's being hit. You get damage, percent damage, dex, resist all, 250% damage to all demon hunter skills is very nice as well. You also get movement speed increases and 1 to maximum damage per Paragon up to level 800. So if you're Paragon level 800, you're going to get extra damage, which is nice. Cooldown is at 27.1, resource cost 10, again with that 24% damage to area and 15% damage to elite enemies. Very nice. Next piece of gear right here, codename Destiny. It is that chest piece for the embodiment of the Marauder set. 15% life is really nice. That resist all is good. All of this should be ignores durability loss, which is so nice, so you never have to worry about repairing it. The only thing that you might have to repair is the bow, because I can't seem to figure out how to get that one to be like so it never breaks, And this is a level 1 Primal Ancient set chest armor. Moving on to the helm. This one is infused with that red soul shard. So you're going to unleash a devastating ring of fire that does 20,000% weapon damage to enemies it passes through. And that casts, I'd say, about every 10 seconds, which is really nice. This one has a plus 30% life affix on there, 300% critical hit damage, which is really nice. You also get 50% damage to undead and demons. You get a chance to freeze on hit, which is good. You also get 1,000 to all stats. And the cooldown for skills is at 54.8% on this piece of gear. And the resource cost reduction is at 10, and you also get that 24% area damage bonus and 15% damage to elite enemies. And this is a level 1 Primal Ancient set helm. Now we get on to the fun part right here, man. So we have the Destiny amulet right here. This is a rare level 1 amulet. It buffs all main stats, gives you 11,000 dex, which is really nice. 135% increased attack speed, which just pushes us so much over the breakpoint. It's not even funny, but it's still nice to have, though. 600% critical hit damage, that is another crucial affix. That 1,150% damage to all demon hunter skills really takes this to the next level. You also get that move speed bonus, and every gem in here is rank 150, which is really nice. This also has the invigorating gemstone in there, so you're not going to get stunned, or you're just immune from all control of pairing effects, which is really nice. Moving on to the bracers right here. I honestly forgot what bracers these are because I've been making so many gear. Don't hate me, but it buffs your hatred generators, which is very nice. It also has mostly all of those affixes from the helm, the chest, the shoulders, all that good stuff. Cooldown is at 27.1 for skills. Resource cost is at 10. Same two bonuses for the last one, damage to elite enemies, area damage. Moving on to the quiver. I know this one. It's the Bombardier's Rucksack. Sorry if I slaughtered that name. I suck at pronunciating. Don't judge me. It's okay. Damage, percent damage, resist all. You get that attack speed bonus times 2, 45%, 20%. You also get that 250% damage to all Demon Hunter skills, which is really, really nice. And this one allows you to have 2 additional sentries, which is so crucial for this build because we're going to be utilizing the sentry and the multi-shot combo. Same bonuses down there for skills, resource cost reduction, area damage, and elite enemies. Here we go. We're moving on to the first ring right here. This should be the Immortal Ring. I always put the gold health pickup radius on the Immortal Ring so you guys can quickly be able to tell which one's which. In this case, it's at 70 yards, which is 10 yards shy from a full screen. I wish I could get it to 80. It's just that if I do that, then I have to take off some of these other really, really good affixes, and I don't want to make that sacrifice. But this is a very good ring right here. It makes you immortal, which is so nice on hardcore and softcore. You never want to die on hardcore, that's for sure. Cooldown for skills is at 46.8 on this piece of gear right here, and resource cost reduction is coming in at 27.1, and you get a 48% chance to deal area damage on hit, and you get a 30% damage to elite enemy buff, which is very nice, all on a level 1 rare ring. Love to see it. The second ring right here, codenamed Destiny, is the test ring 516, the 1 billion physical skill damage ring. Now this ring works pretty much, it's very good on all classes, that's why I keep using these 2 specific rings. The 516 one for immortality and this one for the 1 billion physical skill damage just really fuse together to crank out some really potent sets, so I love using this specific combination right here. Reduce cooldown of all skills by 56.9, which is nice. 12 to maximum discipline, which is really good. Resource cost reduction is at 67.2. You get a 120% chance to deal area damage on hit. You get 15% damage to elite enemies and 15 to your movement speed, which is nice. Moving on to the boots here, again codenamed Destiny, Embodiment of the Marauder. Same affixes shown on like the bracers, the helm. 250% damage to all Demon Hunter skills is very, very nice. Same cooldown for, it's coming in at 27.1, resources at 10. That same 2 last bonuses right there. Level 1 Primal Ancient Set boots. For the pants, the last piece of the Embodiment of the Marauder set right here, codenamed Destiny. Same affixes shown on the last piece of gear. Cooldown's the same, resource cost is the same. I really like consistency in these builds, that's why I try to keep things the same, because I figured out what works and what doesn't work, so you're going to see kind of a lot of the same stuff on these gear, but it's just going to be class specific affixes. In this case, it would be, you know, Demon Hunter affixes. For the perk on this belt is you take 9% less damage for every companion you have, which is great because the 2-piece set bonus calls all companions to our side at all times, which is super nice, so you get a little bit of damage reduction there. For your X ability, this is kind of a weird setup, but just hear me out. You'll see why in the gameplay portion. For X ability, we're picking up Vengeance in the Devices skill tree with the rune Side Cannons. For your R2 main damage dealing attack, it is going to be in the Archery skill tree, that multi-shot with the rune Full Broadside. For your square ability, for some mobile skills, you're going to want to pick up in the defensive skill tree Smokescreen with the rune Displacement. Same deal here in the defensive skill tree. Again, for your triangle ability, you're going to want to pick up Shadow Power with the rune Shadow Glide. And in the devices skill tree, you want to pick up Sentry with the rune Spitfire Turret. You can really pick any rune you want, but I think Spitfire Turret is the best option there. And for the hunting skill, normally this is where we would put our mobility skill, but we had to switch it up a little bit, and you'll see why. We picked up the companion with the rune Ferret Companion just to pick up all the health globes and gold for us, and that's going to come in especially handy with that 70-yard radius. For passive number 1, we picked up Tactical Advantage, passive number 2, Hot Pursuit, passive number 3, Grenadier, and passive number 4, Ballistics. And you're probably like, Lion, why didn't you put on the Custom Engineering? Because, guys, I put it on the Amulet, man. We have it already built on the Amulet. So I'm going to try to do that with some crucial passives on every piece of gear moving forward. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, Custom Engineering built into the Amulet. You don't have to worry about it. For cube powers, I played around with it a little bit, but I really like this cube power setup. I could probably take off the Nem bracers because we have them on our follower, but it's okay. Calamity, Nemesis bracers, and Elusive ring. Like I said, you can take off that second one if you're rocking the Enchantress with the Cosmic setup, so because she's got it right here. So yeah, feel free to play around with that second slot as you see fit. But let's go ahead and get right into the gameplay. Right before we start this, I just want to pop up these damage numbers because you guys are going to be shocked, man. 3,323,170,652,160 damage. Crazy, crazy numbers. 66,000 dex. Damage increased by dex is at 66,000%. Very nice. Bonus damage to elite enemies, 275%. 26% attack speed increase, critical hit chance 75%, critical hit damage 900. Look at the cooldown reduction though, guys, 99.76%. We're getting so close to that 99.99 mark that I've been trying to hit for a while now. The resistances are all at 90%, which is very nice, especially on hardcore. Maximum life just without any Paragon is at 2,000, life per second 170,000. You'll also get a 300% total life bonus, which is nice, and life per hit is at 359,000, just ensuring that you're never ever going to die. Your bonus to gold/globe radius is set for 70 yards, which is very nice. Maximum hatred with no Paragon distribution is at 125. Hatred regeneration per second is at 5. And hatred cost reduction 96.62%. That is very crucial. Maximum discipline naked no Paragon 42. Discipline regeneration is at 1, and discipline cost reduction is at 96.62. And the final numbers right here: movement speed capped at 25. Bonus experience per kill set for 10,392. Very nice. 10% gold find. We don't really need gold though. Yeah. I mean, like, we got enough gold. If you need gold, I'll send you some gold. But yeah, so how you want to rock this build is you want to first start by casting your Vengeance ability. That's just going to give you an overall damage buff, right? And then you want to maneuver yourself around using your square and triangle ability, and you don't have to worry about the discipline getting low. It will, like, slowly degenerate. But because we have that 1 discipline per second, it's just going to start to come right back. So you guys really don't have to worry about it running out. I know it's only set for 1, but I think our discipline pool is like at 42 or something like that. So like 1 per second is actually like a pretty good amount. But if you're really worried about it, just kind of sporadically pace out your triangle and square abilities so that way, you know, you never run out of discipline. Other than that though, place your sentries. You can have 3 of them active at a time, and whenever you fire a multi-shot, those are also going to fire a multi-shot, which just leads to some just insane damage. Like, you can really kill anything in the game, just get them set up, and they'll also fire at other enemies. So if you're targeting one enemy, they're going to be targeting other enemies, so really you have 4 of you at one time, which is just crazy. I can see why this build is ranked so high on the solo tier list. It is a very good build, and it's my pleasure to bring it to you guys in hardcore and softcore, available today, which let me get the date for you guys, which is May 24th, 2022. So I'd like to thank each and every single one of you guys for watching, man. A special shout out to each and every single one of my subscribers and my supporters on both my YouTube channel and the Discord community. You guys are amazing. I couldn't ask for a better community to be the leader of. So if you guys are looking for any of the gear shown in this video, it is available for absolutely free. You just have to join the Discord server. I'm active on there every single day of the week, handing out gear. So I hope to catch y'all in a future video coming out soon. Stay safe, stay happy, stay gaming. Peace.